Hi there, this is Ranjit, and Nokia just announced new Android devices. That's the Nokia 5 and the Nokia 3. And they also relaunched the Nokia 3310 in a new variant. The Nokia 6 that was earlier announced is also going to become a global product. So I won't talk a lot about the Nokia 6 because that was announced, and that also runs on the Snapdragon 430 chipset, and that will be having a 5.5-inch screen. But let's talk about the new Nokia 5. And if you were looking for high-end specs, these are not very high-end in terms of specs. Again, the Nokia 5 also runs on the Snapdragon 430 chipset. It comes with a 5.2-inch screen, but this is just a 720p HD screen. But Nokia says that the screen quality is good. And in terms of screen brightness, it has 500 nits of screen brightness. So that's pretty bright. It should be easily visible in direct sunlight. And it also has a fingerprint scanner. 16 gigabytes of internal storage with micro SD card support, but sadly just 2 gigabytes of RAM, and it will have a 3000 milliamp hour battery, a 13 megapixel rear facing camera, and an 8 megapixel front facing camera. And apart from that, talking about the sensors, here Nokia did a good thing. They're not skimping on sensors. It has USB OTG support, NFC, compass, and even gyroscope. And regarding the pricing, Nokia in their press statement said that it'll be priced about US $200, and they also launched the Nokia 3, which is even having a slightly smaller screen. The Nokia 5 had a 5.2-inch screen, will be having a 5-inch 720p HD screen, and this will also come with 2 gigabytes of RAM. But sadly, Nokia has opted for a MediaTek chipset with this one that's clocked at 1.3 gigahertz, and that'll be a quad-core processor, specifically the MediaTek MTK 6737. And this will also have 16 GB of internal storage with micro SD card support, and this will have USB OTG, NFC, compass, and gyroscope. According to Nokia specs, as you can see on the screen, it says fingerprint scanner, but I'm doubtful about that because from the screenshots that we have seen and the pictures, it does not look like the Nokia 3 might have a fingerprint scanner. I'm not very sure about that, but looks like from the pics, it might not have the fingerprint scanner. And moving to the pricing, the Nokia 3 will be priced at around US $145. Regarding the availability, Nokia said that the Nokia 6, Nokia 5, and the Nokia 3 will be available in the second quarter of 2017. That means end of May or sometime early June, we should be able to get hands onto these devices. And Nokia also relaunched their classic 3310 in a new variant. But before that, regarding the Nokia 6, Nokia 5, and the Nokia 3, these will be running on Android, and they'll come with Android Nougat. And Nokia was stressing that these devices will be getting the monthly Android security updates, and also when new versions of Android roll out, they will be getting those updates also quickly, and they will also come with Google Assistant. Now let's talk about the Nokia 3310, which was also launched, and this is the successor to the very popular Nokia 3310. In fact, I already made a video about that with Amit Bhavani. It'll have a 1200 milliamp hour battery, but again, as it's a feature phone, Nokia was touting that it'll have 30 days of standby battery life and 22 hours of talk time, and it'll have the classic snake game, and this will come with a 2.4-inch color screen. And it's a basic device, comes with 16 gigabytes of internal storage. It will have a micro SD card slot, and it will also have FM radio and an MP3 player. But this is not going to run on Android. This is going to run on Nokia's own Series 30 OS. Pricing for this Nokia 3310 was not announced. So if you are looking for very high-end smartphones from Nokia, sadly that was not announced. Specifically, the Nokia 8 that was rumored to come with the flagship Snapdragon 835 chipset was simply not announced. But we are getting sort of entry-level to mid-range Android phones. The Nokia 6 was already announced for China, but that will become a global product moving forward. And we have the new Nokia 5 and the Nokia 3. So what do you guys think about the new Nokia devices? Are you happy with that, or you were expecting more? I was frankly expecting the Nokia 8 or specifically a mid-tier device, but that simply did not happen. Let's see when these devices launch in India, and more importantly, at what pricing. Again, do share your thoughts in the YouTube comment section below. And again, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.